Lights, camera, action. Guess what, guys? I've got another problem. I'm going to do a video today on the red flags for pre-purchase inspection. And guess who's behind the camera? Who's behind the camera?
I don't know.
Jen is behind the camera, everybody.
Yep.
And by the way, if you just caught that last one about us doing the radiator fan, yeah, I accidentally uploaded the wrong one, so my bad on that.
That's twice you've done that in the last 3 days, just saying.
That's because when Jen's not doing the type of stuff that needs to be done, things get messed up.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, let's talk about a red flag today.
So basically, he's in big trouble when I go to Vegas.
Yes. Why? Oh, yes. Meanwhile, let's talk about a wheel bearing. So you're driving down the road in your car, and you hear, can I do an impression?
No.
Please?
No.
I'm going to do it.
No.
You're driving down the road.
It's not necessary.
And it just gets louder, and like the faster you go, boom, and it just gets like crazier and crazy. And finally you're like, what in the world is that noise? I can't deal with it. It's probably a wheel bearing.
It's beyond irritating, guys.
Jennifer, you act like you've had a problem with a wheel bearing in the past.
Well, not in my Toyota, but in some of the cars that you have purchased.
Well, your Toyota will eventually have a bad wheel bearing, dear.
Yeah, we'll see.
Anyway, back to the task at hand, which is covering a red flag. You're driving down the road, you have this cool new ride, and you hear, and the faster you get, the louder the humming sound gets. Now, it could be from the front or the rear. If it's from the front and it's one of those, you need to only turn to the left or to the right. You know, kind of when you're driving. Don't do it sudden and flip the car. I'm just mean just little tilts. The reason is because if you take the weight off of one side or the other, it will quiet down a wheel bearing if it's not that bad. Now, I'm going to give you an example of that. So you can put it on pause, and I'm going to start the car. Start your engine, please.
Okay, guys, so I have had the car man start the car up.
On the car till we're ready to review.
You got a sneak peek from the car girl. Anyway, so I had him go ahead and start it up. And now, car man, go ahead and let's let him hear this wheel.
All right.
Now he's turning to the left, and remember what he told you about the sound? It's usually from the opposite side.
So if it's pointing out, there's nothing wrong with this wheel. It's the other one that's giving you the problem. Now watch.
All right, so let's go over to the other side now. And here's our right side. All right, Carman.
Yes, all right, turn it to the side.
You guys, I'm sure can hear that. Oh yeah. Now he turns it. There you go. Back on. Now hold the gas for a minute, Carman. You can see the more he presses on the gas. Okay. Now we're going to kill the key, and he wants you to hear it. So there you go. We have our culprit.
Does that make me spectacular that I just gave you that piece of information? I'd say so. That makes me perfect.
Oh my God.
That makes me your best friend.
Guys, I just have flip-flops on, but anybody got a pair of boots I could borrow?
Excuse me, you're here for support, moral support? Anyway, guys, enough joking around. If you hear the hum, you know how to diagnose it. Now let me tell you how to use this in your favor. What does it cost to replace a car or wheel bearing? If you're going to do the labor, probably 50 to 100 bucks. If not, maybe 200. However, the average person selling a car with a wheel bearing doesn't understand what it is. So as far as you're concerned, it's not your job to tell him what's wrong with his car. If you know it, this could be an advantage for you to use as far as negotiation power. if you're not comfortable with it and you do hear the noise and you're going to buy this for your personal use and you just want to be 100% sure, take it to someone that's a professional that knows how to diagnose noises. But wheel bearings is a very common failure, isn't it?
Very.
So it's not a big surprise that you're going to get one with some noise. I'm personally not scared of them. Whenever I hear the big humming, usually the people are really freaked out. They just want to get rid of the car. And, of course, that goes right into my favor. And, of course, you can use it to your advantage when you're trying to get the best deal humanly possible on a car. And as far as I'm concerned, if you get one with a bad wheel bearing, it gives you a really good advantage for a lower price and not really a whole lot of risk of fixing. Right?
That's right.
We're going to fix this one in how long? 20 minutes?
A few minutes, yep.
20, 25 minutes. The part's probably $60. However, the idiot that had this car left the wheel bearing in the back, except he had one to the rear wheel.
Yeah, he bought the wrong one.
SMH. I learned that on Facebook.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Shaking my head, which is exactly what we're doing to you right now.
Shaking my head. Support your troops. Get off your butt and do something in your life. Good for somebody. What else, baby girl?
Just support your troops, subscribe, thanks for your support. And hey guys, go ahead and get those. If you haven't already done it, go ahead and get your guesses in on our What's the Car Worth series. No, we're not. Okay. So we want to know, we want as many people involved in this contest as possible, and we're getting great feedback.
Hey, we're doing a vlog in about an hour, and y'all are just going to have to join in on it. Meanwhile, the next thing is the review of the vehicle. It should be done very shortly.
Stay tuned.
Peace out.